first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
He was at the end of all that hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Pass complete here to Sanders. They'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
At the 36-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. They'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Jarrett on the stop.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Second and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And this is Clark with the grab. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
For a Saints.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. Here we go now on first and goal. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Brings up second.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. From the gun, it's Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
17 yards.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. Now Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And down he goes at the 45 after after a pickup of 9.
To Todd Gurley.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third and 2, now Ryan. It's caught, Jones. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Oh, look at that, a diving catch. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 10.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. A nice run there by Gurley on first down as he'll get about 7 out of it. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Gurley again. The
Here's a run there by Todd Gurley. We all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it as well as catching it out of the backfield.
They go play action now. Ryan. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
At the 1-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
2nd quarter now, Falcon football, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. On the keeper, here's Ryan. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in, and they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
On 2nd and goal, Ryan, a hit as he throws there, incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And we're double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
And
from the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, Ryan. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Saints nothing. Sterling Hawkrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's 2nd and 10. A give. This is Kamara. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good.
That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. A gain of 6 there on first. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Breeze. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Tack McKinley. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now Breeze. The Sanders has got it complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The fullback dive held up short. But the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Gain of 17.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So the first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Here's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30. 10. Yes. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Well, how about that for an exciting end to the half? I mean, instead of surrendering a late field goal at the gun, they run back the block kick to extend their lead.
What's that old expression? Fortune favors the bold. They boldly went after it, got it. Worked out pretty darn well for them.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. And they was complete to Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And the Falcon first down.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Taken down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ryan's throw caught by Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 27 yards there, a first down.
7 on the play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
A gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Down at the 4-yard.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Well, that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So now he's equaled his his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Saints' 13-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan escaping the pressure right. This will be caught about the 6. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Ryan eluding the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Saints nothing. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it. The 23.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
It's so tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
16 yards, a first down.
2-yard line.
First down, Winston. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. On play action, Winston. And this is Cook with a grab. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
1 yard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston. A try for Sanders, but this is intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Kamara.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 40.
Play fake. Winston. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He's going to take another shot here. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there. They don't give up anything to them.
The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. He gives to Gurley. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career, and Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
The ball on the 8, still could get a 1st down technically, 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Smith. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Flush to his right. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Hayden Hurst, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons continue to pour it on.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Kamara. This one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang. Had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes him hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside. Quarterback tucks it and keeps it. Quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
They go play action. Winston. Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what.